couple of weeks ago, I built, I'm not in the light right. Hold on. A little better. Hold on a minute. A couple of weeks ago, I built a resonator for the old Silverado. Resonator, muffler, a glass pack, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But I want to build a new muffler, like an actual muffler. We're gonna go to the beach here in a couple weeks, and I want it to be quiet, and I want to build my own. I could just slap something on that I already have, but the knowledge of being able to build it on my own would be super cool. So I just built these stands, and I want to show you here in a second. Hold on. If I take this piece that I cut off of the piece originally for my resonator, sorry, I'm bouncing you around. Anyhow, if I take that same piece, just set it right up here, boom, shows exactly what I was going for. I've got the perfect little pipe stand that rolls real smooth. It'll fit this pipe on here, it'll spin. Now obviously these are two separate pieces, so I can spread them out and I can do just about any length I want. These are adjustable to raise and lower. It does walk a little bit, but I think for what I'm doing it'll be okay. And it should go all the way down to smaller size pipe so that I can do smaller things too. So I'm gonna use that little tool that I just made, and I'm gonna test out this resonator muffler. I think it's a muffler that I'm gonna build today. I have done some things. Amongst this big old mess here, I have a plan. I have the outer shell. I have two of these, they're pretty much the same, so I'm only gonna show you one. The end caps, one of these is gonna get a V-band clip, and then two of these, the same thing, that are gonna go inside based off those end caps with little covers that go on there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tack some of these together, and I'll show you what that looks like and the general idea of what's gonna be inside of the tube. But I figured I'd give a halfway point. All right, I did a little bit of welding, but I still tacked something else up. So anyhow, these pulley pieces I put caps on. I put caps on, both of them, and then I tacked it to the inlets and the outlets. How this is gonna work is these two pieces are gonna sit inside this longer pipe, and they're gonna touch like this basically. It's gonna have a slightly offset entrance and exit. They're gonna be inside there like this, and that should pretty much divert the flow like all the way inside this longer pipe. And one's gonna come in on the bottom, one's gonna come out on the top, or vice versa. It doesn't matter too much. Probably actually weld the whole thing, because that's all it's left to do is to weld. These little jack stands worked out perfect. Spins real nice and smooth. Was able to get these welds looking banging, dude. These ones in here look pretty good too. Not too shabby, I don't think. I messed with it. It is like a prototype or whatever. It's all using scrap pieces, stuff that I already had. And I'm pretty happy with it. I like how it turned out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the old one off the truck, throw a V-band clamp on here, and probably paint it up. I'll probably paint this one black, probably something like that, and throw it on the truck, see how it sounds. So I didn't have any black, but I painted it some silver, which I'm not gonna lie, kind of looks just uglier. But I threw this tip on, and I'm gonna leave it bare because then it kind of shows what I welded or whatever, if that makes sense, what I custom built. I don't have anything on the truck right now, and I'm gonna start it up real quick for you, and then I'll throw this on and start it up, and we'll compare. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit louder than I wanted. It's kind of what I expected the way that I did it, but really it's not that bad. I mean, I can drive down the road and it's quieter. I'd like to do an over the axle before our trip because this just dumps where it was. I guess it's like right in front of the rear wheel underneath the body, but it's not that bad. It's pretty quiet, and I messed with it, and I learned something new, and I tried something new. Yeah.